Hey guys, what it do? It's your boy Supremacy the God, and today we want to talk about Yuta the GOAT. He popped his domain. People are calling it Yuta Bladeworks. You know what I'm saying? The Kotsu Bladeworks, man. Because my boy has a whole graveyard of blades, and he's the GOAT. Now I really love this chapter. Now, listen, Jaku needs his own video essay on why thematically his death fits, but yet the execution was poor. Mainly because of Takaba. I think if we cared more about Takaba was more relevant in the story. I think his death would have been really satisfying. It's the fact that we just met Takaba, we just got a random ass backstory in the middle of the fight. Like if the backstory came, when Megumi first met Takaba, and we got that backstory, and then, again, the flashback, the flashback of a month of Jogo and Jogo. See, listen, Jogo's so goaded, I sometimes confuse him with Gojo. You know what I'm saying? That's how goaded he is. But if there was a flashback of that month, time skip with us, getting to know Takaba more, him interacting with the crew, and them appreciating him, and even talking about his power, I believe that it would have went down a lot better. You know what I'm saying? Yuta doing the final blows perfect. Everybody's happy with that. Yuta deserved to do that. He's the GOAT. But Takaba's role, I don't know, it could have been replaced by Maki with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Nobara. Bring back Nobara or something. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that we care about, somebody that we spend time with, somebody that we want to see succeed. Takaba was cool for like a little gag, but whatever. Also, do you know the way the narrator? Do you know the theory about the narrator possibly being the um the merger itself, or one of Kenchaku's will? I think it kind of comes into play here because if you believe that theory, if you don't, then it's not relevant. But if you believe that theory, or if you think that it's a possibility, then if you really think about it, the merger saying that Takaba's powers can even it actually doesn't say rival in the TCB scan. I think it says it can affect even Gojo, right? I don't think it rivals. I think Gojo would just pop his domain and GG's. The only reason Kenjaku didn't pop his domain is because he knew that somebody would probably come straight after for him fighting Takaba. And so he wanted to be, able to use his domain expansion. Because if he uses domain expansion against Takaba and wins the fight, uh, then he can't use his domain expansion. Yuta can just pull up Blade Works, pops his domain, and we see how OP that shit is there. Jacob's ladder, Kenjaku's done. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kenjaku's done. He's done out here, bro. There's no hope for him. He's GG's. You know what I'm saying? He gets chopped up and he dies. He wanted to maximize his chances, so it makes sense why he didn't use it. But again, about the merger and the narrator, well, like it propping Takaba up so highly, it makes it seem like Kenjaku didn't die an apathetic death. You know what I'm saying? It makes it look like Kenjaku really, fought a Gojo level opponent, won, and then got smoked by the second coming of Gojo himself. You know what I'm saying? In Utah. So it was like this guy just went through the ringer, and that's the only reason he was able to get caught off guard because he was fatigued, he was tired, he just fought a Gojo level opponent. Like what? You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, like look at the work I put in. You know what I'm saying? So it gives him praise. Now, if you believe that theory, I think it fits narratively with what's been happening because the narrator has been very unreliable, propping up people when it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? And then downplaying other people or not necessarily caring about other people. Now, again, the narrator says second only to Gojo for Utah. So the person that's second only to Gojo and the person that quote unquote rivals or his abilities even work on Gojo, those are the two people that it took to defeat Kenjaku. Just bear that in mind. Um, so I think that's kind of like one thing if you believe in that theory that you can take and be like, that's interesting. So maybe I should think about that. But it was still unsatisfying again because Takaba just isn't really relevant. If Takaba was more relevant, he would have been fantastic. Maki, anybody else really, out of the main crew that we care about, would have made a big difference. Fucking Utuheme, I'm saying Utuheme, I'm definitely pronouncing that wrong. Fucking anybody there. But yeah, boom, he's dead anyway. Jaku's dead. Died pathetically. I think him dying to Yuta again is grand. Takaba's role, whatever. But Yuta pulls up to the battlefield and he's cooking, bro. Like he pulls up, man. when he starts his shit with a bro, this guy takes no prisoner, bro. He takes no time, bro. He ain't trying to have no conversation. He's just having a dialogue in his head while attacking like relentlessly, bro. He is on Sukuna's ass, and this is full Heian era Sukuna. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sukuna is throwing slashes, bro. He's throwing slashes at Yuta. Yuta is blocking that shit with his sword, and that's the reason why when Yuta is about to stab through um Rika and tries to catch Sukuna off guard. Sukuna grabs it using his slashes, but mini slashes like a chainsaw in order to grip it, so that if the sword doesn't catch him or cut him because he doesn't know what kind of fucking course tool that sword is. We know these guys are full of course tools. We know that Maki's sword can literally kill him. But again, they're still trying to save Megumi. I don't really know. I know that Yuji really wants to save Megumi here, but like, god damn, bro, at this point, bro, the murder could happen. Like, just try to kill this motherfucker, bro. Like, the whole planning is to save motherfucker. Like that. That's kind of. I don't want to say he's useless here, but I know it's his Yuji's best friend. But god damn, bro, the fate of the world is at hand here, guys. Just fucking kill the guy, bro. You worry about trying to save Megumi later, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Megumi is not that important. I know Megumi fans is like, man, why save Megumi? Of course, I understand. You were fan. But if you're in that situation and the world is about to end, bro, like, if you don't kill and get rid of this dude, then what are you doing trying to save Megami, bro? Like, god damn, bro. You know what? If I made a strategy, I'd give Gojo the Maki sword, right? Because the way he was putting the hands on Sukuna, bro, with that sword, bro, he would have cut that motherfucker up quick with their quickness, bro. It wouldn't even be a battle, bro. He'd cut that motherfucker into ribbons and just game over, bro. He wouldn't even get a chance to pull out no Maharaga, bro. He had to pull that motherfucker out straight away. And by then, Gojo will be able to get rid of it way quicker and way easier because he'd have full power, full everything. You know what I'm saying? And Sukuna would have had no opportunity to adapt a little bit to Limitless or anything during the domain clashes, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then Sukuna had no choice but to activate the domain and the fight will go way differently because during that class time, Gojo with the sword, it's over. You know what I'm saying? Sukuna is dying, bro. You know what I'm saying? But obviously they have to save Megumi, so the strategy had to be, you know what I'm saying? And also Gege himself had to power up Sukuna some more on top of Mahaharga just so he can get that W, like, so, whatever. But yeah, if it was me, bro, kill that motherfucker, bro. You know what I'm saying? I love you, Megumi, but she wouldn't even get a glimpse of Nobara, bro. She been dead for like half the damn story, bro. Like, so if you want, like, you gotta die 2 minutes. Shit. You know what I'm saying? This is Jujutsu Dead Zone, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is Akame ga Jutsu, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody dies in this thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we just gotta take it. But yeah, Yuta pulls up, does his unlimited blade works for any shit. That shit is beautiful. I know it's like unequivocal, equivocal, fucking total, whatever love, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't care, bro. Listen, it should have been called unlimited. I don't know, something else, but I don't know what the fuck, but it's fine. I actually don't mind it. Equivocal love or some shit like that. Absolute love or some shit, but it's cool. The shit looks beautiful, bro. It's the best looking domain I think I've seen thus far. I like Mahito's one. It looks great as well with the hands. I like Sukuna's one with the shrine. I like most of the domain expansions, to be honest. Obviously, Unlimited Void, Goat. But I think Yuta's one looks the best, bro. Design wise, it's just beautiful. But the swords everywhere, the crosses, and they got the ribbon, the red ribbon of love, which is like eternal or whatever. That's beautiful, and forever. That's permanent. That's golden. You know what I'm saying? I think like Sukuna should be wary of Maki, bro. I think he's thinking, oh, Yuji finally has a role, but I feel like Yuji and Yuta's role is to distract this motherfucker, bro. To distract him so that Maki can cut a piece of his soul, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or that's like if they feel like, okay, we can't save Megumi. I think the plan is to just murk this dude. You know what I'm saying? If not, then I don't really know what we're doing, bro. Cause what the hell is Maki at, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? If she gotta use her hand, she gotta pull up her hand. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, if Sukuna gets his domain back, Maki is freaking useless, but he will get cut up into a ribbon. Bro. Like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so far this chapter was sensational. Yuta is cooking, bro. He made Kane Hair bleed, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, he made that motherfucker bleed, bro. Now, obviously, Sukuna's curse energy was depleted. I think that's why he probably wasn't doing the death slashes that slices the world anymore because I think he just didn't have enough output to do it by the time he started fighting these guys. because he did it against Kashimo. And I think, you know, once he did that, he did the net version, which he didn't do here. But again, I think his output is just low. After fighting Gojo, he still can't use his domain despite being healed. So that just tells you everything. Because I think it only healed him physically. I don't think it like replenished his curse energy or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Which again kind of makes it like, how the hell did he pull off that shit with depleted fucking curse energy? But listen, whatever. He had to win anyway, right? So, but yeah, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about the theory about the merger being the narrator? Because again, the narrator sometimes be chatting bullshit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Um, so what do you guys think about that? And what do you guys think of the chapter? What do you guys think about Yuta'S curse thing, technique, whatever? The reason I'm dropping the video today is because I know tomorrow is a new chapter leak, and I know there's the leak pandemic that's happened, and everybody getting arrested and shit. Myanmar should be fine. He's in India. The Indian authorities are not going to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? The worst they can do is block his Twitter and shit. Like I don't think the Indian authorities going to go out of the way to stop to catch him and find him. And it's very hard to find people in India, bro. I don't know if you know that shit is impossible, bro. He has VPN as well as GG, bro. He's not catching this boy. You know what I'm saying? Because he could also just like throw away his phone or some shit. Like you know what I mean? He could do so many variation of things to just not be caught. And I just don't think he's gonna get caught. But um, listen, I appreciate Miyamura, even though I know leak culture is technically bad for business, but it's also great for business because like the popularity has increased a ton because of leaks, and therefore the sales have increased a ton because of leaks. So like I think there's positive and negatives, you know. But listen, I've benefited too much from Miyamura's leaks to to be what you call it like what you call it when you're like to be a hypocrite and be like, oh no, he deserves to be arrested. Like, nah, bro. Like, you know, listen, listen. I enjoy the league culture. Why that's watching Gojo vs Sukuna via leaks was like some of the best shit ever. Because when we read the chapter, got the context and shit, it was even more hype. Like, so I enjoy it. Like, you know what I'm saying? The OP leaks, you can miss me with that. The OP leaks are kind of weak, bro. These guys be hyping up fucking water turning red or something. I don't know, bro. They be hyping up anything, and it's just like you read the shit, you're like, bro, what? But anyways, I'm just babbling at this point. This being boys, appreciate it, God. I'm out. Subscribe.